This is Mr. D, your teacher that games, and for today's lesson, we're taking a look at the top 5 settings that I changed that made me a much better player at Pokemon Unite that you also need to change right now. First, to get to those settings, you need to click on your player profile. After scrolling down for a second, you will find Settings. Now, there are a lot of settings that you can go through and change to improve your play, but for this video, we're going to go to the Controls category and look at the first setting we want to change, which is Opponent Lock-On Priority. This setting gives you 3 different options, one of them being closest, which I won't even talk about because that's terrible. Don't pick that one. But the other 2, there's a very important distinction. One of them will make you lock on to the nearest Pokemon with the lowest HP percentage, but the other one will make you lock on to the nearest opponent with the lowest HP value. There are some big chunky boys in Pokemon Unite that will be charging down your front line. Sometimes it may seem like you're focusing on the right Pokemon because Snorlax's health is so low, but in fact, Snorlax may still have more HP than the nearby Cinderace that's shoving their balls down your face.
What an odd thing to say.
If you leave this setting on %, you unfortunately will target the Snorlax instead of the Cinderace, who is the real problem. So instead of trying to kill the defender, you may want to focus instead on the damage dealer. So definitely change this setting to value. The second setting we're looking at, Attack Controls, changes whether you're attacking enemy opponents or wild Pokemon. The default controls makes you attack whatever is closest to you depending on the previous setting for health. But what if you're trying to snipe a wild Pokemon that a nearby enemy Charmander is trying to get? Switching to advanced controls actually lets you choose whether you're attacking an enemy Pokemon or a wild Pokemon. This difference is incredibly important, and if you don't do this, you are going to really struggle to have success in Pokemon Unite. The third setting, Automatic Basic Attacks, also has control over what your Pokemon is attacking. If you have the setting turned to on, the latest thing that you've done damage to will now be the new target of all your future auto attacks until it's gone or you're out of range. This is also a not very good setting, so please turn this off. If you haven't caught on, all these settings that I've been changing are all about giving you, the player, control over what your Pokemon is doing. Now, in motion pursuit distance, you can ignore this one, because the setting right below it, we're actually going to turn to off. This is the 4th setting that we're taking a look at today. Have you ever been trying to run away and attack something nearby, and then all of a sudden you find yourself turning back around, trying to attack the enemy Pokemon that are chasing you down? That's because in-motion pursuit mode is turned on. This setting is terrible. When you want to run away, you want to run away. You don't want to introduce your face to all those Pokemon fists. And now for the 5th setting, which may be more of a personal choice, but I think makes a big difference. This setting, Scoring Controls, determines whether you actually have to hold down the scoring button or press it only once. I don't know about you, but in many video games when I'm supposed to be holding a button, sometimes things happen and my finger slips or I forget what I'm doing. And in Pokemon Unite, I would stop scoring about halfway through. Instead, pressing the button only once allows you to focus on other things instead of whether you're holding the button down or not. So this is the last and final setting you need to change to press button. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 settings that I've changed that have helped me play so much better in Pokemon Unite. Leave a comment down below and drop a like and subscribe. But other than that, class is adjourned.